This week, the Fiends watched.
The Guilty.
This is emergency operator 625. Is there someone with you?
Uh-huh.
Is the person who would know you called us?
No.
There is a scared little girl whose mother has been abducted.
I need a better location.
I'll get it. I need you to pull the handbrake hard. Pull it.
Yeah, it stars Jake Gyllenhaal, which we are a huge fan of.
Top 3 suckables for me.
We obviously watch these separately because you couldn't pay me to watch a movie with this fucking...
Never in a million years.
So we don't know what each other thought.
No, we actually really don't.
So I'm going to ask you first. Short little quick synopsis, spoiler free.
Sure.
What did you think of The Guilty?
A few words come to mind for this movie, but I'm going to start off by saying underwhelmed. I actually was like, I love the Jilly dude. Honestly, he's on my top 3, I think, male actors working today. I love him. But yeah, I was underwhelmed, man. I actually think that it wasn't that good. I keep hearing that the original is so much better, and I want to go watch that. But, you know, I'm not a fan of the Danish. Just kidding. But I will watch it. But yeah, it was all right. It was all right. I'm never going to watch this movie again. What about you? What'd you think about it?
That's okay. What? I liked it. I thought it was a good movie, and I agree with you that I'll never watch it again because it's one of those movies that you never watch again, regardless if it's good or bad. It's one of the ones that you watch, okay, see you later. So I do agree with you that I'll never watch it again, but it was like a thrill ride throughout.
I know Emily's with you. Where are you going?
And I loved the first half. The second half was like, all right. But overall, I thought it was a cool little movie. Low budget. You got a hot guy actor to fucking play, you know, a hot guy actor. And yeah, man, I thought it was well done. I thought they showed a lot and didn't tell a lot. That's what I liked about it. So I'm kind of glad we disagree a little bit on this so we can discuss it. We can discuss it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I liked some of those things too. I'm not gonna lie. I did like the showing less is more. Like, I like that.
Yeah, don't take my points, but yeah.
But why not?
Because
this isn't
stealing.
This isn't Battle of the Verses.
But it's stealing.
Why? I'm not stealing it.
You stole it.
But I don't know. I didn't feel that thrill ride. I'm sitting there and I'm going, oh, okay, let's try to stay, look, it's 90 minutes, okay? But let's stay on the path. And I understand they're going off and they have to explain a lot about him and his wife, him and his kid. I get all that. I was bored by that.
But that's fucking
15, 20 minutes.
That's like nothing.
Nah, but they don't need
movie.
it. You don't need it though.
Dude, see, I disagree.
I knew you were.
Well, because I said I liked it.
But I knew you were going to disagree with my point when I brought this up earlier today. I thought,
yeah, but I
disagree with that.
disagree. Because that's like, they could have went so much more into his life and his family and what happened before and all that. They gave you just enough. We don't see a lot of his family. We're following this cop. We know he fucked up, and now he is on call duty in LAPD while the fires are going on. He gets a call from a girl claiming to be abducted.
I need the color of the car, okay? When I say the right one, say it's fine. Red? White?
It's fine.
Is it a car?
No, man.
Oh, no, just yes or no. Just yes or no answers, Emily.
I'm sorry, I have to hang up.
Give me the phone right now.
I'm gonna die.
Now, what does he do? Powerless, sitting in a chair. How does he handle himself to try to get this girl who's in a van, driving on the highway, secretly calling him? How do we save this girl? So that's the plot of the movie. I kind of morphed into telling the plot. You know, I wanted to just, because a lot of people might have not seen this yet. So that's the overall framework of the movie. And I think you need a guy like Jake Gyllenhaal to be in this role, because why they don't show us all that shit, you know, just by looking at his face, you're like, okay, I get what he's been through, what he's going through. He's agitated. I don't know. So I disagree. I think they didn't show any of that.
Yeah, but they
don't fucking make that face like, okay, are you done talking, dude? Okay, are you done talking?
Well, I don't want to interrupt, right? So I'm just being respectful. Yeah, no, Jake Gyllenhaal is the guy for this, though. But a movie that came to mind that I wish this was more like...
Oh, God, was it fucking Transformers or something?
No, dude. Like, what Transformers?
This is emergency operator 625.
I was going to say phone booth. So phone booth, that is on the edge of your fucking seat.
1, 2,
Edge of your fucking seat.
3.
This was not an edge of your seat movie for me, and I actually thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to be more like, oh my, wait,
like Transform. You thought it was going to be, oh, it's stuff crazy. But I disagree again.
You were on the edge of your seat.
I think.
Were you on the edge of your seat?
Yes.
The whole movie.
Yeah. Well, listen. Could this have been like a hour-long episode of some sort of anthology? Absolutely.
Sure.
100%. But at no point during the movie was I like, I'm sick of this story. I don't want to see where it ends. Like, not one point did I feel that way. I was like, okay, I want to know what's gonna happen. Like, what is he gonna? He's powerless, sitting in this chair, and he's in every single frame, every single scene in this movie, basically. So I was with him along. I was with him along for the ride, you know. So I see why you say phone booth, but that's like an actiony thriller.
Yeah.
This is not that. This is like some sort of. It's like a nice little small story. I haven't seen a lot of movies like it. That's why no budget like that. I love how a filmmaker can be like, okay, I have a room. Thank God I have a good actor.
One of the best.
How do I tell this story with like no money and it all has to be done visually and through audio and like, what are we looking for?
A white van.
That's not enough.
Come on! There is a scared little girl whose mother has been abducted.
I need a better location.
I'll get it.
How will you get it?
I know Emily is with you. Where are you going? What's going on? Oh my God. What's going on?
So that I appreciated that side of it. I'm not saying it's a great movie, but I like the creativeness behind how they unraveled or pleaded the plot to us.
Okay, and I know. Well, I mean, you're a big Antoine Fuqua fan. You said he's one of your favorite.
I looked through his
actors.
filmography, and I'm like, he hasn't really made a lot of good movies recently.
No, obviously everyone only thinks of Training Day. Like that's the best. I think that's his best film.
It's a great film.
But he's done some episodes here and there of Mando, right? So I'll give him respect. I like him.
He did The Equalizer. He did Equalizer 2. I think Equalizer might be his best, most recent movie. I really like the first Equalizer. But yeah, recently he's had some kind of misses. So. Yeah, I mean, I like him. He's fine.
But he knows how to make films, though. Like, he's a good director, and I'm going to give him credit for that. I'm giving, look, I'm not saying that this movie was awful, and I was waiting to see where it was going to go. I'm not saying I was bored. I was bored by that. I'm just saying that there were times where I'm like, dude, I just wish I was a little bit more... It's like they went away from the main plot, and I don't think they had to.
But see, when? Like, what time did they go away from the main plot?
Because when he goes into the next room and now he's talking to his wife, that's a 10-minute scene.
No.
It was at least
Mikey,
10 minutes.
You're
7 to 10 minutes minimum.
Talking to his wife?
Yeah,
he talks to his wife for 30 seconds on the phone. What are you talking about?
When he finally gets on the phone with her, not when he's outside the first time?
Yet. Yeah, no spoilers
okay, all right.
No, but Mikey, that's 30 seconds.
And when he closes the blinds and then all that's
all talking to
way
the
longer.
girl in the van.
Okay, maybe that was the conversation. Oh, no. Okay, all right, you're right. He
his wife is on the phone for like,
she's
like, you gotta stop doing this. You coming tomorrow? Right. I don't think it's a good idea. Hang up. That's it.
Come on!
This is a little weird because it's a one-location movie, but what's going on is not in that location. So phone booth is like, oh, okay, yeah, he's stuck in a phone booth, but the fucking guy's right outside with the gun. Saw is not really that much of a one location, but it's like what's happening in that room at that time. This is like, no, the movie should be in the van with the girl. That's the movie. The movie is not the 911 operator. That's like the 10th thing on a list of, we're making a movie about a girl being kidnapped. What perspective are we telling it from? Oh, we're going to tell it from the fucking 911 operator? Like, that's crazy. And to do that and make a competently good movie to me, and like, I was interested in what's happening, and like, I like this character, I want to see where it's going to go. Like, bravo to that, because I think that's a unique right now.
No, I mean, I'm going to give it credit for that. Like, I'm always down for a small budget, one location film. Show me how to do it, or show me how it's done, but I don't know. I wasn't thoroughly entertained. I was mildly entertained, and I think that was my problem.
But I think that's why, because the story's outside and you wanted it to go outside of that.
I was fine with it. You're trying to convince me that I don't like one location movies.
No, it's not about what I just said.
No,
it's not about one location.
I wish they didn't show anything outside. I don't care if they showed.
So then what's the problem? I'm asking you, like, if you didn't care, then why didn't you like it? I'm just curious.
Why I didn't like it? Because I feel like it didn't have enough moments of tenseness. I don't think there was enough tense. What's the word I'm looking for? I almost said tensity, and that's not the word. Tension.
Tension. Tension.
And then it just kind of felt like it hit its highs and then it would dip way too low. Yeah, I don't
okay.
know. That's just how I was about it.
You lack tension for you. Okay.
It definitely lacked tension. I
Okay.
really want to watch the original because everyone's sucking its deep.
It's going to be the same fucking thing.
I don't know.
Is this the fire department?
No, ma'am, you've reached 911, but I can connect you to fire. Just hold the line. What does she look like?
She was tall, pink hair, in heels.
Like I said, you're following the fucking 911 operator. Like, that's the least intense thing that you can follow in this scenario. You could be following the cops that are going to the kidnapper's house, right? You could be following the guys who are trying to get the van. Every other angle is way better than the guy sitting on the phone with his fucking hands tied, trying so hard to help this girl.
I need you to pull the handbrake hard. Pull it.
But do you guys recommend it?
Yeah, I'm going to recommend it on October 1st on Netflix.
Yep, definitely. I definitely give it a recommendation. All right, so you want me to just tell them the story of like what the spoiler is?
Sure, yes.
Well, the spoiler, which I didn't see coming. I did not see that coming. Did you see it coming?
I did not.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming. I thought it was pretty good. I read people were like, yeah, I saw it coming. All right, congrats. I can see how it's not a fucking, it's not a Alfred Hitchcock fucking genius level writing here.
90% of people didn't see it coming, though.
Yeah, but I could see if someone did, is my point.
Sure, I can
it's
see if
not
someone-
impossible to figure
Sure.
out. But you wind up learning that the fucking girl that's been in the van is kidnapped by her husband. We think the husband is kidnapping her. Oh, makes sense, right? He calls the partner. Partner goes to the fucking house. He finds the little 6-year-old girl who Jake Gyllenhaal was talking to and did a great job. Because Jake is just sitting there on a fucking headset with a camera in front of him. This is not happening. Like, it is not going on. There is nothing going on. It's just a camera and maybe someone feeding him like lines of like, and he is giving this fucking performance that's like, oh my God, he's just sitting there with a headset on. It's like, all right, little girl's about to die, go, Fantastic. Anyway, the baby, there's a bloody baby. We're like, what the fuck? Oh my God, this dude killed the baby, kidnapped the wife, he's gonna kill her. No, dude, we learn that she is the one who is mentally ill. She stabbed Oliver, the little baby, because she thought Annihilation style, there were fucking snakes in his stomach and had to cut him out, So she's all fucked up and the husband grabs her, tries to take her back to the mental hospital that she was at years prior. So, oh, you got us.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm twisted, dude. I didn't know that. I got twisted up in that.
Oh my God, what a husband to do that and just be like, we're going back to the fucking mental institution. How about check on the kid? How about, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm just glad that Jilly did say that. He's a good cop. He fucked up. We learned that later. Well, I'm just saying he's thinking of all the things that he can do to help this woman at the time that he thinks she's just innocent.
He's trying to redeem himself by saving this woman. Oh, wow, she's actually the perpetrator. But hey, you were also the fucking perpetrator and you need saving. So you're going to save her and save yourself at the same time. It's it's a lesson. It's a tale as old as time.
Oh, absolutely.
Tale as old as time. It's cool. It's not groundbreaking.
No.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
I just want to talk to you.
Okay, I'm hanging
I'm
up.
just up for a drive, sweetie, okay?
Is there someone with you?
This movie looked great. It really did.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they didn't keep going outside. I really wasn't looking for that as much as you want to make me believe that I wanted that, because I really didn't. I could care less about what was going on outside that room. I wish they never showed anything. But Mikey, it just came back to me. I'm so sorry. Just came back to me. He is on the phone with his wife in that room, and that's when he's going on for a minute with her. Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
I'm gonna send you the scene.
Guaranteed no.
I guarantee
They
yes.
talk for maybe a minute at the most.
In the second room when he goes into the dark room and closes the blinds.
I don't know which room it.
Well, because at first he's outside for a lot, and then he goes into the back room.
Yeah, but for the later half of the movie, he's in that room.
Sure, but
Yeah.
there's a time where he does talk to her, and he just won't let her get off the phone. She's like, it's 3 a.m. in the morning.
No.
What do you mean, no?
So you're mistaken. So.
You can cut all this out. I just want to know for sure.
Oh, they talk for like a minute. I'm gonna. But if you're saying 10 minutes, that's insanity. That is pure insanity.
I'm gonna time it tonight. All right, 10 was extreme.
That's extreme.
No, I'm gonna say at least 5.
Of screen time? I don't think 5 minutes is screen time.
All right,
No
so
fucking way.
I'm just gonna do this.
Okay, we'll place a bet. Let's place a bet how long.
Sure.
Let's place a
like
bet.
under over. Oh.
Let's place a bet
Sure.
how long the wife's phone call is. You started with 10 minutes, I started with 30 seconds. So obviously,
Okay.
it's not one of those,
No,
right?
no.
So what's your guess? What's my guess?
I'm going to say that screen time of their conversation is 5 minutes minimum. You're saying under, so is it over under 5?
No, you're gonna do a guess. I'll do a guess.
Oh,
man.
but how are we gonna determine who wins? Under over, right? We should do under over.
What?
Go ahead. Say
No,
what
whoever's closer, man.
Oh, we're just do prices right.
Yeah.
Love it. Wasn't sure. Go ahead. Now, if it's over 5, do I lose? You see what I'm trying to say? We need rules here, Mikey. What are the rules?
You're like a fucking crackhead with these rules. Like, oh, so we're going over? Oh, we're not gonna go under? Oh, is it going? I'm like, what the?
Price is right now. Price is right.
What the fuck, dude?
Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal. Can I get a second guess?
What
I'm
do
gonna
you
say it is. I'll say 2 minutes at the most.
All
at the
right.
most.
All right.
2 minutes at the most. We will time it. We'll put the results here right now. Listen,
Anyway.
if I'm wrong, I'll put a fucking dumb picture of me right here.
Oh, and if I'm wrong, I'll put a really bad picture of me right here.
So I think the best part of this movie is the first like 30 minutes.
I would agree.
It's fantastic. The way
Absolutely.
everything's set up and the chaos of the fires, you go, all right. Because at first I'm like, oh, why? The fire's going to have something to do with this. And then after 2 minutes, I go, they're in a fucking 911 call center. I go, of course that's why they did the fires, because it's so fucking hectic.
Right.
Everybody's calling, my fucking house is on fire, you know?
It's going to be a reason to not have cars, or to, no, we can't get to them. There's too many people out for
Cops,
cars.
yeah,
You're like,
exactly.
oh, okay,
Yep.
all right.
Yep.
No, nice backdrop.
Yeah.
Mikey, I did like a lot about the movie.
First
just
word,
overall.
Underwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
It was to me.
I'm just, don't
I was-
fucking, you know.
I
don't
did like,
beat
but
back it up.
hold on. I didn't say I didn't like anything about it. I'm just saying.
Of course not.
Yeah, so I'm saying there's things I liked about it. That's when you did your whole underwhelmed bit. And it
Yeah,
worked,
but
kind of.
overall, you didn't fucking.
Overall underwhelmed.
That's what I'm saying.
Overall underwhelmed. 2 words for me. This review.
I was whelmed, I guess is the best way to say it. I was whelmed, man. I really was whelmed.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, I thought the setup was really good. This kind of reminded me of like Searching in a way, where Searching, they're fucking on a screen, right? That's it. Different. They use different things, but you're on a screen. This is almost the same way where, yeah, it's one guy who can just make telephone calls and that's it. That's literally all he can do and search stuff. That's it. So it reminded me of like, okay, when it started, I go, what are they going to do? How are they going to how are they going to do this? And I just liked the way, the methods that they did it. And I think it makes sense that you have Fuqua and I forgot his name.
Ooh.
The writer.
Nick Pizzolatto?
Pizzolatto. We'll call it Pizzolatto. It's a good name.
Pizzolatto, sure. I think that's it.
It makes sense that you have those two guys, why it was done pretty well. Because, okay, they're competent guys. So all that stuff made sense to me.
Yeah, I have to say this now, and you're going to be like, see, I told you, but I have to say it. I thought Jilly was going to break Proto and fucking leave. I thought he was going to break Proto and drive somewhere and be like, well, I'm a cop, but I'm, you know.
Transformers.
Sir, I need to know where you are. Last name?
Is this the fire department?
Just hold the line.
So, okay, so
Yep.
he feels for this girl. He obviously, Jake Gyllenhaal feels for her. Even after realizing it, he's going, oh my God, like she's the perpetrator, right?
She's the perpetrator still. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, because we learned, spoiler alert, that he killed someone who did something bad. We don't know if this guy murdered someone, if he was raping. We don't know. We just know that he killed, as a policeman, he killed a 19-year-old kid for doing something.
I wanted to punish him, is what
Yeah,
he said.
yeah, exactly. So, you know, that's there, and there's some messages in here. I just threw them aside. I go, I don't care what you have to say politically or about, I don't care. I'm just going to watch the movie as a story encapsulated.
Right. Yeah, I mean, because he even has his partner, Rick. He was going to lie for him on the stand.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, you got to go in there and you got to give a new statement. You got to tell exactly what's happening. So I felt for him in that moment, you know?
See, I hated all that stuff. That's what I meant. No. But remember I said before, I'm like, it should have ended, and then we were getting to spoilers.
It should have ended.
No, I'm saying, so I wrote down, I'm like, it should have ended when he walked out of the door. He's going into the bathroom, but it looks like he's like leaving the building. I go, just end. I don't care about the trial. We don't even know what happened. Who gives a fuck? It's like, keep that ambiguous of like, oh, what did this mean? Like, they already used a stupid line, which is the theme of the movie, broken people save broken people. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. But that's the theme, guys. Sure. You don't write that in dialogue. That's just like people don't talk like that. We've both been to rehab. We're drug addicts. No one in rehab said anything as like philosophical as that, as like, broken people save broken people.
If they did, I would have laughed.
It's so true. That is so true. Everyone who helps people in any way, people who helped us get clean, we're broken. Everybody in rehab, the counselors, I was a drug addict. Like, that's just our thing. But like in life, that's so true. I go, that's amazing. But I was like, 5 minutes before that, I'm like, that's so cool that Jilly's going through the worst time of his life right now, but he still wants to help this victim, and then all of a sudden, wow, she's a murderer. So I was thinking that in my head. I didn't need some lady to be like, well, broken people save broken people. I don't know, a little too ham-fisted, you know?
Yeah, thank dispatch manager. Thank you. You know, like words of wisdom.
Yeah,
appreciate
what
it.
are you doing?
I also would have been okay if the baby actually died. My point is, it's like they tried to like save people. They tried to be like, oh, it's dark.
Yeah, I know, but that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
No, I get it. Fine.
I don't think you do.
No, I do.
Okay.
Save Emily, but you could have killed the kid. The kid could have been dead, and it wouldn't have changed anything.
See, I think it would. I agree. I think it would have been better if we don't know, all of a sudden the phone just cuts off. Because guys, if you're still with us and you haven't seen it, the girl, we learned she's the murderer. This is all audio on the phone. We're talking to the husband. She ran away. Oh, she calls back Jake on the phone. She's on a bridge. She's all fucked up, doesn't know what's going on. Did I have blood on my hands? Da, da, da. He's trying to talk her down, like, no, it's okay. Then all of a sudden, she's like, I'm going to go see Oliver now. The phone cuts off, and we're like, oh, she killed herself. Okay, well, whatever, you killed a baby, you know? And then he calls CHP. Oh, she didn't jump. Oh, okay, cool, right? And then he's in a little room, kind of just gathering himself, getting his composure.
Come on!
Lady comes in and goes, oh, yeah, there's your partner called. They got a baby is over in ICU. And we're like,
Oliver?
oh, the baby survived.
Come on!
Should have ended when he went out the door. We don't care about all that. But phone cuts, dude. All of a sudden, Jake's fucking heartbroken. The girl comes in and we learn Oliver's alive.
But she's dead.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't even know.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, we don't even know.
Yep.
And then he looks up and he's like, what? Looks down at his phone, see the picture of his fucking daughter. Movie fucking ends. You know? I mean, come on. It was a little too Lifetimey at the end.
Yeah.
A little too Lifetimey.
It did feel like Channel 45 on cable. It's a very good point.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know,
That's
man.
it.
Come on!
You want to give scores?
Okay. Give a score, dude. Or
You got to go first. What's your score for
I'm
this
going to give this
fucking
movie a 6.3.
Ah. Wow, I actually thought you were going to go a little bit higher, but it's fine. I get it. I'm going to give this movie a 5.8.
5.8? Okay. All right. This has to be a COVID movie, right? I mean, it has to be, right?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Well, just because the way you look at it, you're like, this, like everybody's literally like spaced out like six. You're like,
good point.
It's like everything in this movie could have been done during the height of COVID. Like Ethan Hawke could have done his thing from home. It's all audio. It's all like, so that's why I think it's a COVID movie, and that's why I think I'm giving it a little more credit. Just because of all the filmmaking techniques that they used of, we're in a room, we have to tell this story, we're not leaving here. We are not fucking leaving here. Maybe little blurry glimpses, but that is it. So I liked it. I gave it credit for that because it's not easy to do, and I can't do that, so I give it credit for them doing it, you know?
Yeah, but the ending you came up with would have been better, so...
Well, I appreciate the compliment,
They
but,
could have done better. This movie could have been better.
Yeah, I don't know. I still think you want that, Transformers, explosions, guns blazing, I still think you want that a little bit,
but I'm very curious now what this movie would have had to have been for you to give it like a 9. Because I just want to know the jump from 6.3
A 9?
Yeah, because it seems like you liked it a lot, which is good.
Watching it, I was entertained by it, absolutely.
But a 6.3, that's why I said, I was a little shocked. I thought you were going to go higher than a 6.3.
No, because I feel like, again... I don't care about a fucking 911 operator going, like, I don't care about that. I'd rather see a girl and what she's going, like, I'd rather see that. So I'm just saying for like what it was, yeah, they could have done things a little bit better. I think it could have been shorter. I think, I just think shorter, really, because everything else was kind of done well. You're just so limited with what you're doing that I'm never going to give a movie like this it has to be like almost fucking flawless and heart pounding and shit that I would never expect. There wasn't a lot of things that I didn't expect from it. It didn't shock me. The twist was like, oh, there's a twist, but everything else I was more interested in. How are they going to do this? How is she going to keep talking to Jake Gyllenhaal? How is he going to contact this? What's going on? I was more interested in that. So that's kind of why I'm not giving it a fucking 95. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
If that answers your question.
It does.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, my question was a little condescending, so I'm sorry about that.
No, dude. Bro.
But I will say, you know what? You're right. The movie should have been shorter. They should have cut out the 6-minute scene with the wife on the phone, and then we're good.
I can't wait to find out.
And well, one of they know.
Jesus,
I
man.
know.
Well, listen, guys, we also do another show called Battle of the Verses, where we put two existing pop culture properties up against each other. And we battle. I take one side, Mikey takes the other. And you can vote on Instagram. So go follow us on Instagram, 2 Dope Lists. We put the polls out the day before. You can click on the little voters. You know what I mean?
The number 2, Dopeless.
Number 2. I usually just kind of put it in here as a thing. So you'll see it, but thanks for the backup.
Just in case.
And I think that's it.
They were both guilty.
They were both guilty.
Title.
Come on!
Thanks for stopping by the watch one more time.
As always.
We're going to be back next time with something not taking place in a 911 operating center.
Most definitely.